long before the attacks on Mars or Earth. The Night Sentinels of Argent and Nur were already fighting Hell. Their allies, the Makers, stood with them in a brutal war. Hell was searching for a powerful relic known as the Heart of Argent. To help turn the tide, the Makers sent the Doomslayer into battle. But he wasn't fully in control. His mind was restrained by a device called the Tether, placed by Creedmaker, his master. Hell's leader, Prince Azrak, quickly realized that fighting the Slayer directly would lead nowhere. So instead, he focused all his efforts on locating the heart. Eventually, Azrak discovered where the heart was hidden. He launched a massive attack. But the Slayer and King Novik fought together and managed to stop him just in time. Afterward, Novik chose to keep the heart himself. Unsure if he could trust the Slayer or Azrak didn't give up. He counterattacked, surrounding the Sentinels and trying to wipe them out before they could escape. Creed refused to send the Slayer to help, wanting to stay safe. But the Slayer broke free from the Tether's control, acting on his own will. Forced to react, Creed sent him back into battle. The Slayer held off the demons long enough for the Sentinels to get away. Azrak did manage to steal the heart, but it was empty. Furious, he approached Creed with a deal. Creed, fearing the Slayer's power, started to consider turning on him. At the same time, the Slayer tried to remove the tether from his armor but failed. Commander Thera gave him a new mission: find the true power source of the heart before Azrak does. She performed an ancient ritual to boost the Slayer's shield. Armed with new strength, he launched an attack on Azrak's stronghold in Hell. But Creed betrayed them. He secretly sent a recording of Thera's ritual to Azrak. From that, Azrak figured out the truth. Thera herself was the source of the heart's power. Azrak sent his forces to capture her. The Slayer tried to stop it, but he was too late. Thera and Creed were taken by demons. To follow them, the Slayer awakened an ancient creature known as an Old One. He traveled to its homeworld, but Creed betrayed him again. Azrak overpowered the Slayer and locked him away. Then he revealed that Thera carried the soul of a wraith. He extracted that soul and used it to reactivate the heart. Instead of killing the Slayer, Azrak left him imprisoned. He believed the Slayer couldn't be killed permanently anyway, so Azrak turned his focus to a final attack on the Sentinels. While trapped, the Slayer overloaded the tether in his armor. It exploded, killing the 3 Old Ones who held him and also ending his own life. His soul fell into Hell, but he fought through it, clawing his way back to the world of the living. Commander Valen brought him back using a dark ritual. The Slayer returned with a vengeance. First, he killed Creed for his betrayal. Then, he faced Azrak once more. He freed Thera's soul and defeated Azrak in battle. The demon prince ran back to Hell, but the Slayer wasn't done. Alongside Thera, he led a final strike to finish the war. In the end, the Slayer caught and killed Azrak. His armies scattered. Argent Denure was saved. The Makers denied having anything to do with Creed's actions. Meanwhile, Novik and Valen promised to hunt down all remaining traitors. Thera rallied the Sentinels, telling them to believe not in the Makers, but in themselves. As for the Slayer, he took control of Creed's ship and set off to continue his endless battle against Hell. Doom. The Dark Ages was a wild ride. Fast, loud, and intense, just like Doom should be. The combat is awesome, and the medieval twist actually works. It feels fresh without losing the Doom vibe. But the story, it's alright. Some cool ideas, but not all of them land. It moves too fast, and a few moments don't hit as hard as they could. Still, it keeps things interesting enough. Overall, I had fun with it. The action carries everything. I give the story a 6, and the game overall an 8 out of 10.